हेलो गाइस वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। तो आज हम जा रहे हैं शिनजियांग एंड वी विल बी इन द सिटी ऑफ काशगर एंड इट इज़ चाइनीज़ ऑटोनॉमस रीजन। So before heading to the car, we clicked some pictures in front of the airport and it has 7 hours flight from Shanghai to Kashgar, direct flight. So now first day we wanted to visit the tomb. So our guide came to pick up us. So now we are in the car towards the tomb.
It's called Kashi in Mandarin, which is a less frequent used, it's simplified Chinese from less frequent used Kashgar. And which means a place near riverbank. Because Kashgar city, it's located between two rivers. So that's how the name came from. So the Kash is, a riverbank. Here is like in a place near the river, so which means like a river, a place near riverbank. That's how it got its name. And it has more than 2,000 years history. During the Silk Road time in olden days, this was one of the important hub along the Silk Road when the caravans coming from southern and the middle Silk Road. They would join in Kashgar, and from here they would continue their journey to the Middle East and Southeast Asia. So traders in olden times, they have used this route not only for trading goods, but also for language, religion, and culture and so on.
Okay.
And it was a very, isolated city, isolated town, because of this, the long distances between one city to another. So in olden days, this was one of the 36 kingdoms in the western region. And the location in the area of Kashgar, it's located in the southwest of Xinjiang Uyghur region. It has 63,000 square mile in a total area.
Very big.
Yeah, it borders with enormous mountain range on its west and southwest directions, and desert on its east side, which is one of the biggest desert in China after the Sahara, the Taklamakan Desert.
Yeah.
And it borders with 5 countries in different directions, such as Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. So it borders with those 5 countries. It has 888 kilometers boundary line in total.
Okay.
So strategically, it's a very important place. And the administration division of Kashgar, its a full name is Kashgar Prefecture. The prefecture is like state. It has 1 city and 11 counties, such as
11 counties. Okay.
such as Yingsar, Yarkand, Tokuzak, and so on, including Tashkurga.
Yeah.
And the population of the prefecture, it has 4 million population. And among them, Uyghurs makes up 89.7%, and the Han Chinese 8.82%, and the rest is other ethnic groups, such as Tajiks, Hui, Uzbek, and so on. And the population of Kashgar city itself, it has nearly 500,000 population.
Quite low.
Yeah.
Not so big.
And among them, 74.62% is Uyghurs, and Han Chinese makes up 24.32%, and the rest is the other ethnic groups.
Okay. And the religion, other ethnic group is more Muslim, correct?
Majorities are, yes, Muslims.
Okay.
And the temperature of Kashgar, it belongs to a dry climate with a clear 4 season. With the annual temperature of 11.7 Celsius, and the hottest temperature can get 41 in July, and the coldest temperature can get -24 in January. That was extreme. It has been recorded. and the annual rain prescription is 24 millimeters. So it's quite
not
dry.
Not that high, very low.
Yeah.
So rain is, what are the rainy months?
Raining months is usually like June, end of May, June. Those are main raining seasons.
Wow. So what language you speak?
We
Arabic.
speak Uyghur.
Uyghur.
So who
So which
are
belongs to,
Uyghur is what? Arabic?
it belongs to like Turk Altak family, the language.
Turkish.
So the root of the language belongs to Turk Altak. So it's like Turkmen, Kazakh, Uzbek, all this language belongs to one family.
And what do you write?
For writing, we use Uyghur writing based on Arabic alphabet. We have 32 alphabets.
So Arabic and
Arabic,
Urdu,
they have
Arabic and
28.
Urdu is same?
No.
No.
No, we have 4 more alphabets than the Arabic ones, and the way we write it is all, yeah. Specially ordered for you to escort us.
Ah, yeah. But quite busy land, correct? Like
Yeah.
and all, in these areas, yeah. So for Pakistani, maybe a lot of travelers from Pakistan here?
Well, travelers, yes. Let's say like not many Pakistani travelers, but more, I would say, more like Westerners. More travelers, yes, from the other countries.
So I was thinking
Europe.
because it's very close to Pakistan border, so maybe the relations are also good, so maybe easy to get visa and all. Maybe a lot of people coming.
Yeah, the relation is very good, and we have a lot of trading, going on.
Yeah.
And also, as you know, it's China and Pakistan. They are like very good in a relationship.
Yeah.
And also this highway called the China-Pakistan Friendship Highway,
oh
the Karakoram Highway. That's another name for it
oh
in a local language,
Yeah.
in Chinese.
Yeah, it goes to China. It goes until Pakistan, correct?
Yeah, all the way to Islamabad.
oh
Oh, directly.
Yeah.
So in between there is no sea, nothing.
No sea.
it's only mountain.
No, all it's a mountain road. Yeah. So as I was saying about
so trading may be very easy.
yes.
I saw like there's a night market here, like in Pakistani seller, like
They dance.
Yes, they have up in Tashkorgan. In the next town, we will be going tomorrow. But because now it's too cold and not many tourists, so they have already, most of them, they have closed their shops and they went back to their own country.
So here, Anya, look here.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anya, and today we are in Kashgar.
And we are,
This is a China autonomous region where
Yeah.
there are different ethnic groups,
so
and they
here,
look different from the Han Chinese.
and here we are going to see the tomb. And he said, our guide said the tomb is like 72-year-old tomb. Hello. So here,
So we need to get entrance ticket.
so my husband went to get the ticket, and Anya,
Snow is so hard. I can't even.
snow it's so hard, so it must have snowed here maybe few days ago. So little
And it did
little
not
snow is
melt.
there.
Hands so cold.
Hands so cold.
Yeah.
Wear your gloves. See यहाँ पे जो boards भी हैं सब में Arabic में भी लिखा है. And there the language, it's a Uyghur language actually, and the Uyghur alphabets are taken from
Can I touch the snow with my
panorama of Xinjiang garden scenic area. Oh my god, everything written in Chinese here. See, यहाँ पे visitors के लिए सब उर्दू में लिखा है. Urdu and then Chinese and then English.
Mama?
हाँ
It's so cold.
दिखा.
Can I touch it with my gloves?
No. आएगा. So they already bought the ticket. Come, Anya, come, come.
The pigeons are so cute.
Yeah.
来了，你们看一看嘛。你去吗？我就不去了。你不去，那咱们看看哪点？你们看看吧，你不去。我们过一下啊，过一下。没去。
Go, Anya, go.
从这儿，找我是吧？
So is this garden? Yeah, all of these are roses.
So these are all roses जो कि cover की हैं जिससे कि खराब ना हो
So
जाए.
those sculpture on the wall.
Yes.
You can see like from here, those are like people are sad, crying.
Yeah.
And this is like a kind of like end of the story. Beginning is that side,
Oh.
which is like in order to make a good relationship between the, from this region and the Qianlong during the Qing Emperor.
Oh, Qing Emperor.
So the one of the girl from here called Xiangfei. So Ishbarhan, that was her name. So she was sent to Peking, Beijing, and then she became one of the fragrant concubine of the Qianlong during the Qing Emperor. So then that's why this area is in Chinese. It's called Xiangfei, and this is the story of that. Like at the beginning and then at the end, when she passed away, like they were sad, and it says that when she died, 120 people spent more than 2 months to bring her body from Beijing to here to bury next to her family.
So she died in Beijing.
She died in Beijing.
How she died?
There's 2 stories. The first story is
Because of cold weather, they have covered all the. This Roses. tomb is a sacred site for the Muslims, and lot of tourists comes here to see the structure. It is also known as Shangfei tomb. Shangfei was the princess, and the tomb has been constructed in the year 16. This beautiful palace is linked to fragrant concubine. Her name was Shangfei. She was the well-known consort of Emperor Qianlong. Folklore tells us the real name of Xiangfei was Mamur Azam, and she was born with a naturally pleasant fragrance. That's why they call her fragrant concubine.
Mama, look. Mama,
Yes,
look.
yes. These are Xinjiang style houses. Oh my god! कितने सारे लोगों के यहाँ पे. So many.
This is cemetery.
This
Yes.
is one of the biggest cemetery of Kashgar.
Yeah.
It goes a few kilometers more. This is just a very small part of it. It goes all the way down that way.
Oh
south.
my god. So many people died here, like
Like, this is the biggest cemetery.
yeah, cemetery.
Common
But,
people outside.
Is this for anybody or just special?
For anybody.
Only
Whoever
inside.
has a piece of land here that they can use for their family. And that is the family generation, the most famous one and the biggest one that we will be visiting.
Oh,
Then Xinjiang.
so inside the palace there were a lot of pottery stuff, so they put it on the display. See, those beautiful items were there.
Fragrant
Yeah,
herbal.
yeah.
She was fragrant.
Yeah.
That's the Chinese name, Xiangfei.
Okay. Hamam. Anya, come.
earthquake in 1948. The central dome was collapsed and it destroyed 14 tombs. So now there are like 58 left. And if you look in the center, there's the writing, also date.
Yeah.
So that's the time that the central dome was renovated, 1956, first. Houses with, represents all.
Okay.
Symmetrical from all sides. What? Oh. Fly, fly, fly.
मेरा फिर से आनिया आप भी खड़ी हो इसके साथ पोज बन
The only picture of her was. Yes, they are real, just pretending and just. Yes. That was like a. She went to.
That apartment is still there in the.
That that they were enjoying. See that they enjoyed it. Okay, smile.
चलो परफेक्ट आनिया
Okay, smile.
you also go हाँ
It would keep the water like very cool when they return.
खड़ी हो आनिया इधर
You can pet them if you like.